drill our hole today, at least the small one. I've got to drill a hole out to mount the stem front, and normally I'd drill that from the front, but I've got to go through this old, I've got to go through this breast hook hole, and since that is a good foot away from the back of the stem, from the apron, I can't really drill from the outside because I need to hit that hole. So what I did before I got that repair piece fixed in there, I ran a rod through to the outside, this rod as it happens, and located that in the centre of the apron. So I know that if this rod would push all the way through, it comes out in the centre of the stem, passing through that hole. So I made up this guide basically. I had this guide out on front originally in my centre point, and I passed it from there through this, and then came back in and marked this hole. So now I can drill through, in theory, this hole, that hole, and then out through the front. And this should be pretty much in the middle of the boat. It isn't horizontal, it's the way it was built originally. The fixing angled upwards, so I'm following the same groove that went through the end of these bilge stringers, I guess they are. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what we're going to do. Now, I do have a slight issue in as much as I'm going to bore this with us. We're putting 3/4 inch bronze, silicon bronze rod in for the fixing, and this is the drill bit for that, but I'm not going to try and drill through with that in the first instance, so it will get a pilot hole. I've been advised this is the best way to deal with this. So it gets a smaller pilot hole, basically, what is probably a 1/2 inch drill bit, which somebody kindly lent me. So this then will go through here. The issue I have, of course, is that this drill is smaller than that guide hole. But way up there on the back of the apron, I've used this to give me my location for the hole. So actually it doesn't really matter that that drill is smaller than that hole in the breast hook, because as long as I hit that centre hole and that front hole in the right place, I'll be okay. That's the theory. So yeah, what the plan is, I'll drill through with this pilot drill, out through, and I'm not going to go all the way through the front. I'm just going to go through the apron piece, which is about 6 inches deep. And once that hole's drilled through there, I can take this off, because my main drill is quite, so it's quite short, but it's not really quite short. My main drill is only about 2 feet long, and this is somewhere around 3 and a bit feet. So yeah, once I'm drilled with my pilot hole, I'll take this out, and then I'll go through the breast hook hole and the front hole, and hopefully that all works out. That's the problem, it has a bit of a wobble. So in theory, as long as I'm sort of central in that hole, and you have to ignore the wobble, I'll don't know whether I should keep going. There, that's my target hole.
Oh, way up high.
What?
High.
Oh, high, but how about middle?
Middle, not bad at all.
That's what I want. The height was a guess.
Okay, it's like 2 inches above.
Okay, that's fine. Am I through?
You're through. I can see the end.
Well, has it gone through though?
Yeah. Yep.
This line was a little bit arbitrary, and I just realised what I'd done. When they built the boat, this top bolt that goes through the breast hook was angled up significantly. Who knows? They possibly drilled from the inside like I did, but anyway, so I followed the original hole, which explains why that would be at 90 basically to the breast hook hole, and this is the angle. But I am really happy that's come out slap bang in the middle, which is brilliant. It's been a couple of weeks of worrying about where that was going to come out, as usual. So right, take that evidence off. Hopefully it hasn't splintered too much. Nope.
No, perfect.
Lovely. And for those who may be doing this, and don't know, first time or whatever, yeah, tallow on the drill bit just really helps it. Helps the chips not stick into the flutes on the drill bit. So yeah, got to remember not to accidentally plug that hole. So yeah, I'll lift this back on. This is our first of our holes. There'll be a couple more, but none of these are as long, and these can be drilled. At least this next one that's going to be in here, someone can be drilled from the front. The others we're going to use existing holes.